Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Black Ops 2 In-Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a Dropshot Nerf that was put into the game. I'm going to be shooting a lot of walls with various guns, standing still, prone or crouched as my control variable, and then I'm going to shoot again immediately after crouching, and you'll see that some of the shots go screwball. It's kind of like the aim down sights doesn't even matter, and I think that essentially after you crouch, you have about a quarter second of time where your aim down sights is the same as your hip fire. This is only after lowering stance. It happens when you crouch, and it also happens when you go prone. However, it's not affected by jumping, dolphin diving, running, or jump shotting, or any of these other kind of things. It's only after you go from standing to crouched, or from crouched to prone, your shots are just wildly inaccurate. And it does this on pretty much every single weapon in the game. I couldn't find anything that it didn't do it on. I'm going to test pistols, machine pistols, LMGs, SMGs, sniper rifles at the end are probably the scariest thing I've ever seen when it comes to inaccuracy, but you'll get to see it all. I believe this was done to counter the silliness of MW3 and Black Ops 1 drop shotting. The game is an arcade shooter, but it's also sort of a combat simulator, at least it tries to be, and it does look very, very silly when as soon as somebody sees an enemy, it's like, oh, I need to drop to my face and shoot them in their toes and kill them. It just kind of breaks down the gameplay, so when you're doing it like this, you're inaccurate briefly after crouching. You can still hose somebody up close, but long range is going to be pretty worthless. And in-depth related news, some machine gun reviews are coming up soon. I have one more episode called the Sound Whoring Guide, which I'll plug in the end, that I'm going to do, and then I'm going to move over to reviewing the submachine guns, starting with the MP7. There's a lot of them. They take a little longer to level up. There's more attachments I want to try. The episodes are going to be longer, so there's more production time. Now, I might do those every other day instead of every other day, and I might have to put some extra videos in between depending on how my prestiging is going, but they are definitely on their way. The last thing that I wanted to talk about in this episode is I wanted to run an idea past you, sort of a tentative idea that I have. I have a lot of sponsored stuff in my house. I have a lot of Scuff controllers, Roxio game capture cards. I got Gamma for days. I could kill a whale with all the Gamma I have. And I wanted to do a giveaway, but I wasn't quite sure what kind of giveaway. I don't like doing just like favorite, sub, comment, whatever, blah, 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 I need attention giveaway. And I kind of had this idea that I was going to call Operation Tender Hearts. And basically, I'm going to be giving stuff away to the most charitable people that can post a video response and prove it. And I don't mean most charitable as in the person who donates the most money to some kind of random charity, because then you're just going to have people kind of like doing a silent auction, like trying to bid $80 to get the $100 prize or something like that. But I mean most charitable as in somebody that takes a camera to a soup kitchen and films himself handing out soup to homeless people for 2 hours, or volunteering at an orphanage, or going to the old folks home and just talking to the old people. Somebody that can legitimately film a video and prove that they've been doing something good this Christmas season will get the really big, expensive prizes, and I tend to give pretty big. That's kind of the idea. I see a lot of ways it could go wrong. It's incentivizing good behavior with rewards when good behavior should just kind of happen naturally, and you're going to have some people maybe try to game the system and something, but I just wanted some feedback from you guys, what you thought about it. Please don't recommend something that's easier that you know you can win because you're really awesome at, and that's not where we're going here. I just want some feedback on that idea, or maybe some small alternatives to it. Anyway, that's all we've got for this episode. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that you learned something useful. Sorry the drop shotting doesn't work that way. I don't code the game. And you can check out my previous episode on the select fire attachment on the left, and if you'd like to, whenever it goes live, you can check out the next episode on sound whoring on the right. As always, if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out.